Hey, welcome to a very special edition of Raw and Order, live reacting to ZeloPro Thunderstruck. We've talked about it for a few weeks, months now, how excited we were for it. And it's going to be a real weird one. You might hear some echoes or whatever on it because we're actually sitting side by side. He's right over there. Right?
He's right over there.
And everything. But we're just going to kind of talk a little bit about ZeloPro, and we're going to keep this relatively short. I just wanted to put it out there, but we just got done with it, and what an event. It was tons of fun.
Absolutely amazing event. Did really well. We got some Colt Cabana, which was fantastic. That dad match,
Dan the Dad.
Yeah, Dan the Dad with Colt Cabana. We both loaded up our shirts.
Mm-hmm.
All sorts of signatures.
All 16 spots plus extras.
Yeah. Saw no titles change hand.
No.
That was sad.
Yeah, but it was really interesting. There were close titles. In fact, I don't know. You could technically say a title changed hands because it was stolen at the end.
But that's the same person who came in with it.
Yeah, same person who stole it before. So maybe I guess it didn't change hands. But we had fun things introduced to new wrestlers that we were not familiar with before. Some of them really impressed me. I'm going to say Dan the Dad.
That is a fantastic gimmick.
That gimmick is A+.
Yeah, like, it's so good.
I am so looking forward to that eventually being on our screens somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's Dan the Dad versus Orange Cassidy match would be fire. And just tons of fun. Like their gimmicks are so compatible. I would love to see it. Dan the Dad wrestled Colt Cabana, and that was maybe the highlight match of the night.
It was the very best comedic match I've ever seen in my life.
It was very good.
So good. So good. And there was, Jonathan Gresham stretching GPA left and right. Just a golden match. This is the value to indie matches these days, because you can truly, you can see these big stars, but you can also see the stars of tomorrow. GPA is a future star, any way you look at it. Jonathan Gresham, current star. We got to see Jordan Grace, Chelsea Green in the same match with
Lady Luck.
Lady Luck, yeah. And that was great. And we looked at each other and said, Lady Luck's got a future contract at some point.
Yep, you're going to see. That's the deal. From this event, there are some names that I think just to keep in mind, hold on to, because we will hear them later. Lady Luck's one of them. Dan the Dad, we thought was awesome. I really do feel like we're probably going to see Heather Reckless someday in the future. She's still green,
but incredible.
But she was really fun to watch there. Kaylin Keene, excuse me, who wrestled against Heather Reckless, was also very green, but also had a lot of good potential there. There is a tag team, Country Air, that were a ton of fun to watch. There was another tag team.
Their heel opponents, SKB, were just gold.
Yeah, tons of fun.
Great.
Tons of fun. They're so good at their heel work and everything. They had the crowd eating out of their hands the entire time. So that was a ton of fun there. But
Marty Jannetty's son wrestled.
JJ Garrett's his name. JJ Garrison. Garrett.
Yeah,
Garrett. JJ Garrett. And he literally looked like young Marty Jannetty, or maybe a young. There are a lot of jokes about him looking like Scott Steiner, like a young Scott Steiner.
Yeah, like a zero steroids Scott Steiner. Who's smaller?
Yeah, smaller. Like I said, pre-roid Scott Steiner with the mullet and everything. He was tons of fun to watch. Did some great heel work on that.
Gun Club.
Yep.
Against like some primal.
Yeah, I didn't catch their names. I'm gonna have to look it up. But yeah, their whole thing was like they were cavemen basically. and they spoke single sentences. What that mean? Sort of a thing. But they were fun. But watching Gun Club
that was about featuring the Gun Club. So,
God, it started off the night with a dark match. These are all dark matches technically because
yeah, Jimmy, what was his name? It's hilarious, great,
yeah,
absolutely great.
My whole brain is just like flooded with information. I can't remember everyone's name.
Crowder was the one guy.
Yeah, Crowder was the one who won, and he was. You could tell he was very entertaining. You could tell he'd been wrestling for quite a while. So he was the veteran of the group. It was a 6-man scramble. Was the first match, and a lot of crazy stuff happened in it. Jimmy, what was his name? Jimmy Wild. Jimmy Wild was the one, and he was a ton of fun. He was like Trailer Park Party, I think is the best way to describe his.
No, he looked like he drove like a Camaro from '87.
Yeah.
With a denim jacket and only listened to REO Speedway.
Like Trailer Park Party. Fair enough. Yeah. Maybe or he drove an El Camino.
Yeah.
He had the mullet and all that stuff. He was tons of fun there. Yeah. And like I said, 6 people in that match. It was hard to keep track of everyone, and there are some of them.
Queen Bee.
Yeah, Queen Bee was fun. There's so much to. I'll probably have to just do a kind of a write-up on the Facebook page to talk about all this stuff, because like my head's just spinning with all that happened. This was such a fun night. If you have a chance to go watch a ZeloPro show, do it.
We absolutely can't forget a guy who almost had a contract, should have a contract, does not have a contract with a big name company. Warhorse.
Yeah, Warhorse is my man.
Yeah, absolutely.
My neck hurts from headbanging. He came out to rule ass, and unfortunately did not rule ass.
I don't know. I really enjoyed him though.
He was tons of fun, but he lost in the end.
He also cut a promo for us.
Yep.
About 4 inches from my face. I hope to God he doesn't have COVID. I don't think he does.
But the story of I got COVID from Warhorse could be fun too. I don't know. Maybe I'd take it.
I'd rather say I got COVID from Chelsea Green.
I mean,
even if Matt Cordero would kick my ass in it.
But Chelsea Green. It was a triple threat for the main event: Chelsea Green versus Jordan Grace versus Lainey Luck. Lainey Luck had stolen the ZeloPro women's title from Jordan Grace, and this was a match to do it. Jordan Grace won to retain, and then Lainey Luck stole the title again. So, yeah. But they're going to be in Milwaukee in just a couple weeks for their next event.
October 8th.
October 8th, yeah, whatever it is. 2 weeks. And I highly recommend if you're in the Milwaukee area, go watch that.
Well, you know what? Go on to
Fight TV.
Watch this one.
Yeah,
this was live. Or not live. It was recorded.
It was recorded. I assume they're putting it up on Fight. They didn't specifically say, but they were recording it the whole time. So
yeah.
But I mean, so much.
At the very least, Big Nets will be on there.
Yeah, they're gonna put. But go follow ZeloPro on Facebook, on Twitter, on all of that stuff. They're awesome. They put on an awesome, amazing show. And I highly recommend you check them out. Like, hey, I think there's some wrestlers leaving right now.
I think the younger ones, the Wild Man.
Yep, Jimmy Wild. I think Queen Bee's leaving right now. We didn't intend on this being super long. We just wanted to check in. Support local wrestling. If you've got a local wrestling show, support them. Go to them. If you have a chance to see a traveling wrestling show like a ZeloPro or something like that, go to them. Support them. They're super fun. They often have, like, this one had a 2-hour meet and greet beforehand where you could go around and talk to the wrestlers, have them sign things, buy some stuff from them, support them that way.
Billy Gunn's still my Sharpie.
Yeah, that bastard. I mean, he is a heel now. He did turn on Paul White, so.
Well, only on there in ZeloPro.
He was 100% face here, but I
couldn't start the Uncle Bart.
Yeah. Now that being said, let's talk a little bit really quickly about how fucking jacked Billy Gunn is.
Oh my god.
Dude is stacked.
He was the biggest dude here.
57? Is that what I said?
57,
57. Yep. And dude, ginormous. He's just freaking ripped. And along the same lines, Jonathan Gresham. He's a little fire plug of a guy, but holy cow, the muscles on that guy. But
see, COVID from Warhorse.
You got it from Warhorse. No, Warhorse, we love you. Don't rule ass next time.
Yeah.
But I think that's all I really want to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it a little bit on the webpage. Most importantly, the reason we wanted to do this particular segment was just to remind people, your indie wrestlers are your future wrestlers. If we continue to patronize the wrong things, you don't get these shows locally. You don't get the $20 ticket. You have to pay $80 for the tickets. You don't get to sit ringside for $25 or $50 or.
Well, that's the deal. Yeah, we were ringside, $25 a seat, right? And we got to see Jordan Grace, Chelsea Green, Jonathan Gresham, Colt Cabana, Billy and Austin Gunn. We got to see big name stars, but we also got to see up and comers, new ones like. Up and comers like Warhorse, new ones like Dan the Dad that I'd never seen before. The Country Air Tag Team was so much fun to watch. So you get to see them all, support the local wrestling, support the traveling wrestling coming through, because you're going to see the stars of the future. I guarantee you, one of these people that we saw on this show, we are going to see on a major event down the road.
ZeloPro staff right there. There's our announcer.
Ring announcer right there.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, great show tonight. Tons of fun. Go support local wrestling. If you're gonna go, hop on our merch store and buy one of those T-shirts. They fucking loved signing those shirts.
Man, the wrestlers were jacked about these shirts.
They thought they were so cool that they could sign these, all of them here on this. It makes such a great thing you can hang up on your wall. You can wear them, I mean, if you want to. They make such a great keepsake of an event like this. And just support local wrestling, support ZeloPro. Go follow them on Facebook or Twitter. They tour in the Midwest. They're out of Chicago. They're going to be in, like I said, Milwaukee soon. They do shows in Chicago, of course, which made it easy for them to get Colt Cabana, I guess, because they're out of Chicago. But tons of fun. Support local wrestling. I think that'll do it for us.
Yeah. I mean, if a Pissant T-shirt employee compliments your Pissant T-shirts, you're doing pretty good. So, always just go see an indie show. Here's the one thing I didn't think was going to happen as much that I do want to remind Smarks here about. It was interactive. We were very interactive.
Yes.
I mean, the wrestlers would talk to you if you were talking smack. They would encourage you to get them jacked up. They would high five. It was great.
The heels would pretend to high five and then
be pissed off at you.
So
SKB did the wave away thing. So
so support local wrestling, support traveling wrestling, support indie podcasts like us. Check out the shirt, buy it for your next event. Thanks for tuning in to this, and we will see you soon.
ZeloPro!